All right, this is KevinSvensonCrypto, where we defy tyranny. It is March 2nd, 2024. I actually just started a account with Kraken, so that's what that screen is. Let's go back to my other screen. Let's not look at that. It's one of my Cardano wallets. If you are a Cardano holder, I would suggest a Yoroi wallet. Daedalus is cool too, but it's kind of laggy and slow, and you have to upload the node. It takes like sometimes hours to do that, but I think it's one of the safer ones. But Cardano is probably safe on Coinbase. I use Exodus wallet primarily for Exodus and Atomic wallet, though Atomic is kind of laggy and having some issues there, so I can't really say that I recommend them either. But Exodus has been great. I really think they do a great job. Okay, so we got Corgi AI. Sorry, another. I don't know. It's probably going off the AI narrative, which is pretty hot right now. Fetch AI is really big. Theta. What are some of the other ones? Crypto.com token's finally taken off pretty hard. It's it's on its way, really. Kind of beautiful, honestly. I've held that card and that coin since 2019, probably. I got in pretty early. I had one of the first metal cards. Definitely a pretty solid app. I'd recommend it to anyone get into the crypto first. It's a little cheaper than Coinbase, fee-wise. It's probably like 50 cents cheaper per trade. Let's see. Let's take a look at our charts. Looking pretty bullish. Again, I'm expecting a pullback here. We might go for the all-time high. Maybe we break above it a little bit, but I'm really expecting consolidation. I think March we're going to get some red. Like I could see us getting a big wick all the way down to 52K or something like that, or even all the way down to the base of 43. But that could be something that happens after the halving, which would be somewhere in April. Seasonality is a big thing too. The stock market now is Bitcoin tied to the stock market now, so it could be like a sell in May, go away type of thing. April, May, halving. So that would kind of make some sense to me. I mean, regardless, if you look at the 200-week moving average, this is us right here. So how is this thing going to go? Like that? So, I mean, even if we get a big drawdown, we got to expect you could still get 35 or 40K wicks. Even if it goes more aggressive like that, you're still looking at 39, 35, 40K. These are prices that can happen. These things can happen for sure. I keep this actually, if I can. Yeah, I'm kind of curious if that's how it's going to go. But yeah, CRO token, wow, it's 16 cents. Pretty hot. It's definitely a good breakout. I probably wouldn't be buying this right here. I think probably hitting some resistance at this point. And likely we will fall down, flag down, and retest 10 or 11 cents at some point. And now we could go up a little bit more. We could even shoot all the way up here. Even if we do that, we're going to be coming down to 16 cents where we are right now. If you're not in, I would do dollar cost averaging. This is not financial advice, of course. We're pretty much in a bull market now. Now, how long it lasts, I don't know. I'm a little concerned. If Bitcoin doesn't chill out a little bit and we get some consolidation over the next few months in the summer, we keep on ripping up, it's going to be a shorter bull market. And it could end of this year, beginning of next, where previous projections, most cycles, they tend to last about a year and a half, 2 years. So let's hope that that's not the case. Regardless, let's check out the Dixie is still kind of falling down into this, I guess, descending triangle. Ultimately, I think it will probably lose its support and fall down over the next couple of years, more than likely. So the Bitcoin dominance, we did get a big push up. That's a pretty strong rejection right there, Bitcoin dominance. Though we have tested that level twice now, 55%. That's a pretty nasty rejection right there. We might, might be a double top right there on our Bitcoin dominance, meaning as we fall down, that means the crypto market will be siphoning into altcoins, Ethereum probably first, Solana, and then others to follow. Yeah, sorry, it's been a couple days since my last upload. I've been trying to do a little bit better, but just way too busy. And, the markets are hot and it's great, but I don't know. When things are going really good, you're almost like less motivated. You're like, oh, it's all good. And so complacency is a sign that things could be topping out. I mean, the longer we stay up here and we don't move, I mean, to me, this is a beautiful parabola. I mean, I'm really happy that this has happened. But when it goes parabolic like that, this high, this quick, I think we're going to fall down. I think, maybe we go up one more, but I really don't want that, and most people don't. And most retailers really are not in right now, it seems to me. Like, Bitcoin, yeah, you'll probably get a 2 or 3x from here. Maybe. But, Bitcoin's not going to be where, I mean, it's great it's better than the dollar. It's better than inflation. It beats inflation quite a bit, but it's better than gold. But, you probably want to look at Ethereum and you want to look at some AI coins. If you're trying to make some life-changing gains, you really need to do some research and look at other ways. The Bitcoin mining stocks really kind of got hit pretty hard this week, and I think those are pretty solid bets. None of them have hit all-time highs yet. Mara Digital, that thing is, it's 3x from its all-time high. Let's see, Riot. And I think this thing might really rip, honestly. Let's look at the weekly. I mean, I think this thing's going to start ripping to where, we're not even going to know where it goes. Okay, Riot. Yeah, you got Mara, Riot, Hive. Assuming that Ionic, which is Celsius, is a thing, that'll be one, but I don't know what's going on with that. They deactivated their social media on Twitter, which is super sketch. I'm like, can y'all, not be sketchy, please? I am a creditor. Oh, there's Riot. Yeah, so, Riot's got plenty of ways to go. I mean, it was something else back here. I wonder what this company did before. Clearly it got bought out as some kind of, I don't know if it was a mining firm or it was just some kind of tech firm, but it was something before. But its high was $75. It's at 14. That's, a 7x, 6x to its all-time high. So that's a nice bet, I think. This thing will probably go parabolic as well. Let's take a look. Take a look at the parabola. Does this thing do this? Hold on. It's not the tool I wanted. There's time cycles. Yeah. Trend angle is what I want to look at. Come on now. Come on. I don't know. I'm using the wrong freaking things. Anyway. Yeah, so things are looking pretty good though for crypto for sure. I'm just ready for a pullback. And the altcoins are pretty juicy right now. They're still low. Bitcoin is it's almost left. I mean, I'm trying to buy right here. I don't feel like I get a good deal. If we get a good fall down here, then I'm like, okay, yeah, this is a good spot to long. But right now, it's looking too overheated to really jump in on that. Zilliqa is waking up. Graph is really waking up. Likely will consolidate in this zone. This is some probably resistance, previous support. So that'll probably fall down. If I had to guess, it'll probably come down and do something like that. Tezos is waking up. We'll probably still go down to $1.17 before moving up. Let's see. Kava. I think I saw Kava was moving. You could stake this for 8% on Exodus. I believe it's like a platform. I don't use it for that. I just pretty much trade it. I don't really know a whole lot about its fundamentals. Injective is just one of those coins that's just been ripping this entire time. We can still get a pullback down to 20 if we're lucky. The 618 retrace is down to 23. If you're lucky, you get something to fall back down to right there, but this thing is just ripping. I don't know. There's no previous price history, so you don't know your support and resistance zones, so it's just kind of hard to really track. But it's on the Atomic Cosmos blockchain, which I'm really bullish on that, and that coin hasn't really moved yet. And I think, it's starting to move a little bit, but this thing I think has got a lot of, it has potential. I think it's got a lot of potential. And you can stake this for 17% on Exodus, 10% on Coinbase, 10% on a few other platforms. That the staking, is just free money, really, and you're getting 10% staking rewards at current market value. And then if these coins go up 10x, then you're getting 100% on your investment. CRO, you can stake it on their platform for 6%, I believe. But this thing is looking good. I'm definitely feeling a lot more optimistic about everything, but just be ready for some kind of pullback. Dots just started to break out. It's already retested, so I can see Dots starting to move up to $16, somewhere in there. And then it probably a retrace down to where we're at now, possibly, which would be kind of a bummer. But yeah, that I could see that. Right. I like my squiggle lines. Sometimes they work out pretty well. Okay. Again, these altcoins are looking pretty good. But they're still in good buying zones. They're not too late. So could possibly fall down to here, retest at 42 cents. Resistance zones here. I'm just going to show some resistance zones where they're at. And again, how you find these, you look at previous areas of consolidation resistance. So clearly we hit this area, previous resistance, support, resistance. So that's kind of how you do that, find these lines. But again, with a coin like Injective, you can't do that because there's no price history. What's nice with these older coins that you could do that. I think Filecoin might have some way to move up. I think we could come all the way up to here. Yeah, 16, 17 bucks. We'd come up and then we'd probably retest. And you do this for almost all these coins. They all are very similar in this way. Let's see. Gala Games, I'm pretty bullish on it. No, it might be more up to right there. We're hitting this pocket of resistance, which isn't a huge amount, but it could be something like fall down, come up, fall down, come up, something like that. ICP, I feel bullish on it, but it might still come down to one of these lower zones for a final breakup, or it might just keep going. This one is kind of an anomaly. It was so manipulated last cycle. We've already fallen down. We're hitting this resistance. We might fall down to $16 again on Link. If we break above this golden pocket, it's going to be off the races. Another one to look at is Pyth, Pyth, which is the Solana Oracle. And another one is Charlie 3, C3 on a Cardano network. Both are oracles. I think those probably have a lot more gains in comparison to Link, where Link is a larger market cap. But it's good to look at the ecosystem coins, the Cosmos ecosystem, the Near ecosystem, Cardano ecosystem. Each of those ecosystems will, those coins under those, especially the use case, like they'll run where Cardano would do a 10x, they'll run 25, 50x, or even 100x possibly. So just do your research for sure. XRP's got a network. I think Flare is part of that. Songbird, Flare. I forget exactly. Tron just been going parabolic, steady as she goes. Pretty healthy coin, but it's just the gains aren't really super insane. It's a 3x from its all-time high. I mean, I can see it going to like 30 to 45 cents by the end of this whole thing. Uniswap had some really positive news. It's already retested its base, so it's possible to come up to $20 and fall back down to $12 right where we're at right now. Uni's high was $40, $42. That's still a 4x to its all-time high. That's not too bad of a risk reward. And Uniswap is the prime DEX protocol machine, so I think that's got a lot of positive momentum. VE chain, the supply chain coin's been making some good moves, and it looks like it might get ready to go on up to like 10 cents. So it may consolidate longer, but coming up to here wouldn't be out of the question, or at least 0.65. Any of these pocket resistance zones. XRP, steady as she goes, but I think XRP is going to start waking up here pretty soon. When I look at these altcoins, I think they got a lot more to run before we get some kind of crash. So what's likely to happen with Bitcoin? Consolidation. I don't think it's going to run anymore. I think it's going to consolidate sideways to slightly down for a while, like maybe next month or two. And maybe even we get a crash. So not a crash, but what is likely to happen, we go sideways for a bit, slightly down, maybe get another push up for a second, and then the altcoins, as they've already done their run, they start falling down, and then we get another big crash, something like that, and then move on up. Yeah, I think that's probably what's going to happen. But we'll have to see. I'm going to jump off here, but feel free to leave a comment below, hit subscribe, like the video, and tell your friends, anybody who's interested in some technical analysis and my opinions on the markets. I've been in since 2017. Love to build more of a following. I plan on going to the Bitcoin conference here in a few months, and love throwing my input here. But hodl on and peace out.